Let's talk page numbers. Page number should be located on a 2 cm margin side of the page. It means that if you are using mirror margins, the number should be on that side of the page where you have 2 cm margin. So in case of our document on introduction page, the number should be on the right side because the right side has 2 centimeters. But if we scroll to the next page, on the next page the number should be on the left side because the left side has 2 cm margin. So how we manage this? We start with a simple part and we go to insert and we add numbers everywhere. So the page numbers, here it is, top of the page, and we will put it on the right everywhere. So when we do that, we see that we have a problem with this page, right? Because here the number should be on the opposite side, because those are 3 centimeters we see here. But on this page, everything is fine. It's on the correct side. Also, what is important, we need to notice that we don't need numbers on the previous pages that comes before the introduction. So every page before introduction doesn't have number on it, but it still counts. There is no number. How we will manage this thing? So first of all, we have to remember that we created sections. Those are not just pages, but those are sections, and you can see them here. When you are in your header and footer, you see those section numbers, section 2, and the previous page is section 2, section 3. Otherwise, other way around, you got it, right? This is section 3, and this is section 2. Now, how to create sections? Refer to the first video about the page formatting. Okay, now when you have sections, you can proceed with the next step. So how this will go? First of all, I will notice that I need different position for numbers, and the position is connected to the oddness and evenness of the page. So if it's an odd page, we start on one side. If it's an even page, we put the number on different sides. So we can actually manage this. We can go to header and footer settings here, and we can click different odd even page. We click it, and what we see that on this page everything stays the same, and number is on the correct side. But here on the even page, it should be on different side, and as you can see here, the number disappeared because we need to set it up for the even page manually. So what I do here, I place my cursor in the header, and from the header footer tool I use page number, top of the page, but this time on the left side. So I choose this one. Please notice that because this is a text, and in the previous video we set up the normal text settings, for this one we also have first line heading. We don't need it, so I will manually move it to the left edge of the page. Okay, so now everything works. If we go down, next page is fifth, then the sixth one, and they perfectly mirrors one another. Now the challenge is that we don't need this number on the previous page, and we don't need this number on the first page, so we don't need those numbers. How we will deal with them? So we have to do two things. We have to delete this number from odd pages, and we have to delete this number from even pages. So we start with odd page. I come to the section 3, first page, and what I say do not look to the previous section. So link to previous, uncheck. So now if I go back to my first page here, it's my previous odd page, I can delete this number, and if I go down, nothing bad happens to my number. It stays. The same happens with my odd number. I go to my first odd page where I need my number to stay, and I will say link to previous, uncheck. So do not link to the previous section, and then I'll go to my previous odd, previous even page. It's this one. I delete it, and I don't have numbers on my first two pages. Then starting from the introduction, pages are here, and I can continue working with my document, and everything works perfectly.